guys, it's Nick from PSP. Today we're talking about the core, right? So everyone thinks about the core and we think of what we see, our abs, right? But that's only one small part of it. We have muscles that lie a lot deeper within our front, side, and posterior, such as our transverse abdominis, our internal obliques, our psoas, our QL, things of that matter. So what we're going to be talking about today is keeping a nice neutral spine, not arching our back and twisting and turning, and put ourselves in a good, powerful position and strong there. Because if we're strong in that position, we're going to be stronger on the field, in the weight room, and all together. So as I talked about, a lot of times when we do core, we're in this anterior pelvic tilt. So we're going to show a way to find that first before we do any of our exercises. So what we're going to do, just to show our plank, a lot of people hold, but what happens is our front muscles, our anterior muscles are stretched out and our back muscles are contracted, not bracing those. So we look like this. What we're going to do to find that rotation is first come on our back here, keeping our feet nice and flat. You're going to put your hand right underneath that arch of your back. You want to press down. What you're going to find is those glute muscles activate a little bit, our ribs come down, and our belly button goes down to the floor, bracing those muscles. So today we're going to be going through some anti-rotational exercises. What that means is we're going to apply resistance while holding that neutral spine like we talked about. So the first one we're going to do, we're going to set up our feet about shoulder width apart, nice wide base. We have a nice light resistance band here. All I'm going to do is keep this position, holding my hands right in front of me. What this wants to do, it wants me to rotate in. Instead, I'm bracing my stomach, my legs, and I'm holding here. Generally, we go about 20 to 30 seconds. We can also go for reps through presses, not letting those hands or shoulders rotate in. We also have some shoulder flexion and extension. We'll also sometimes come across through this lateral motion of our hands. As we want to increase or decrease our resistance, I can either step out or in, as well as increase my band of resistance. So if you don't have any bands at home or at the gym, you can also use a partner. So Coach Kev is set up just like I was before. All he's gonna do is he's gonna hold that position. I'm gonna apply a good amount of pressure here. He's thinking hold steady. We can now also go in multiple directions here. So I can be pushing from the front side. All he's thinking about doing is not pushing against me, but holding that body nice and still. And for this general, we'll go about 10 to 20 seconds. He's working a good job to stay nice and neutral. So for our next two exercises, we're gonna be down on a single knee. So the way we wanna set up here for our lift, we're gonna have that outside foot up. What I have is 90 degrees within the hip and knee. My heel is nice and flat, as well as my back foot here is dorsiflexed up into the ground, all right? So for the lift, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hold that nice neutral spine we keep talking about. All I'm gonna do, I'm gonna raise those hands up over my ear at a good diagonal. I can even come here as well as press out. Then I'm gonna come from the top here, we're gonna go into our chop. I'm gonna reverse my stance. Now my inside foot is up, my backside foot or outside foot is back, and I'm gonna come down into that pocket. Once again, I have a good posterior pelvic tilt. I'm pulling that belly button back to my spine.